Let's plant the tree.
Heal the land, plant the seed. Save the future, plant the trees. Yam fanka mumeniodo, how many may I free and fed you my thing, Fapo Ghana. Eh, Ghana, eh, it's you nice. And I'll be myself, and I'll be myself, Sagana, so free and and for politicians, said you my body. You're not cool, I pay your money. I swear, free for life. It's time to plant the tree. That you man in Ghana, my motherland, my legacy. From my papa, and from my papa, I'm on quiet. This is the time to heal the life. Musika upenti, Ghana say. Why would I upenti? You, hey, oh my Ghana, I'm say, oh man. One ground to upenti, empty Ghana say. Hey, you could die, oh, they be satisfied. I'm saying, queer Dutch. Sorry. I'm one zero. I'm quite what thing. Oh, when you're open to antique and say, stop what I'm saying now. Say what I'm now. Let's stop what I'm saying now. Stop what I'm saying. Say what I'm sambrani. Yeah, losing our motherland, Ghana. Is your look in a say, I don't see it. Oh, sick and Ghana say, can come on into a woody pharmacy. I want to for very hour come now, I say, and I get it. Galam says,
Yo, abusuafo a mohweye efiri achichiri ene bencheye. Ghana a magye mre ese mre. Ehwe ye on the numerous social media platforms. Digital media, traditional media, and all the other platforms. Yamama kwaba. Yamamo official panso. Aha. NDC 360. NDC 360 dwumadie wanwaso soronko a NDC amanyoko no de agu akwan mu de bodawuro woni ma pa aban no asopiti a yesi school dan a yesi akwan a yeyi all your social intervention programs, human capital development programs, and Ghana sikasem to ya aban yi ba ye ekoyi a Ghana for dodo na edi ho adanse aha ene ene moche amemfa sa akwanya yi so ema mo official pa biom so se se de da ye no no dwumadie yi ya chechem afa ennan 4 segments ofo edi kan no ye frɛ no government this week eye aban ye NDC aban of President John Dramani Mahama ne pa aban aye in the last 1 week. Yɛbɛsan so afa saa akonnwa yi so ɛsan sɛ ɛnnɛ ɛyɛ the first program of the year nti. Yɛbɛtwa mfoni kakra wɔ the aban no ɛtumi yɛɛyɛ in 2025. So we'll have a recap of what the government did in 2025. Ɔfa ɛtɔ so mmienu no, yɛfrɛ no NDC and U. Deɛ ɛne ɛho ne deɛ aso ate a Ghanafoɔ dodoɔ na ɛdi ɛho adanseɛ ne mo bɛkyɛ. Ɔfa ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa no, yɛfrɛ no Jandam Ewu. Jandam Ewu no, ɛsan amanyɔsɛm mu mfasopɛ. Ne nsɛm a opposition party ne yankrakra binom ɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo ka gu aban no mu fi no. Aha, ne yɛbɛfa saa akonnwa no so akyerɛkyerɛ mu, yɛbɛpɛnsɛmpɛnsɛ mu, yɛde awia bɛto so. Ama Ghanafoɔ dodoɔ na ate aseɛ. Finally, the fourth and final segment, yɛfrɛ no moment of truth. Ɛyɛ no korɛ mmerɛ. Aha ne yɛde nkrataa emu odu documents akuku dam. Yɛka ho asɛm ɛma mu nyinaa mote aseɛ. No korɛ mmerɛ. Yɛfrɛ me Dr. Same Aye. Me na me di dwumadie ho kyia me. Yɛtwa yɛn ho kakrawa ne aba ne ɛne mo atoa so. Meda mo se.
Our gold is more than a resource, it's our pride. And at Gold Board Jewelry, we celebrate that pride every day with craftsmanship that reflects who we are as Ghanaians. Introducing the Gold Board Jewelry Gold Tablet, pure, certified, proudly Ghanaian gold. The best part, when you buy a Gold Board Jewelry tablet, you own it. You keep your gold with you, not with us. It's more than a jewelry. It's a smart investment for every Ghanaian who wants to secure their future. Gold Board Jewelry Gold Tablet. Own your gold. Own your future.
For Yamama Kwaba, or fire di no, me di kan no. Government this week. You be cham for ni kakrebi. Near much and change near my pa. NDC aban and a President John Dramani Mahama in 2025. A man in tea, yabaye kakrebi. Medamasi.
Happy New Year. Good. 2025 has been a successful year for government. Normally, I'm the face of it, But they don't know that those who are cooking in the kitchen are the ones cooking the delicious food. I'm just serving the food. So I came to say thank you for the good work you've done and to encourage you for 2026 to work even harder and cook more delicious food for the people of Ghana. Mahama'S Afishapa. Afi. Nen bani now. Good. Wow, you feel my handshake. How are you? Now I don't pass your gate, so I hardly see you guys. But I know you are busy. Well done. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Hi, Kom. Happy New Year. Good.
Happy New Year.
My dear, come. Why? Are you afraid of me?
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
So the vice president secretariat.
This is my office I never worked in.
Happy New Year.
My daughter, how are you? Good. Happy New Year. Good.
Ebusiafo said ye muhu ye no. We a typical President John Dramani Mahama. Ne odo na ho fama. Ne ni pesuo ene ne nim dia wada ne di in the last 1 year no. What demonstrated to the people he works with. This is President John Dramani Mahama. Obi living in teamwork. Empenyufo se benu so a emia ti kroso enkwagina. We are recognizing the impact of the people that did the groundworks for his government to be successful. President Mahama who said the individual works of these people culminated in the successor or no any na aban achieve. Yebo na baso ewo na ho brase, yebo na baso ewo na ho fama. Yebo na baso wodwuma pa order na di a obekoso ada na di for the benefit of the people of Ghana. Ibetwa ho mritiam ye ba ye did the recap of 2025 ebebrem.
This is the Electronic Transfer Levy Repeal Bill. That's the famous e-levy bill. I'll proceed to sign it. Now this is the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2025 to remove withholding tax on winnings from lottery, betting, and games of chance. This is the famous betting tax. This is the COVID Health Recovery Levy Repeal Act 2025. And it's my honor and privilege to sign to repeal the COVID levy. Promise made, promise delivered. This This is the Electronic Transfer Levy Repeal Bill. That's the famous e-levy bill. I'll proceed to sign it. Now, this is the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2025 to remove withholding tax on winnings from lottery, betting, and games of chance. This is the famous betting tax. This is the COVID Health Recovery Levy Repeal Act 2025. And it's my honor and privilege to sign to repeal the COVID levy. Promise made, promise delivered.
For Yamama Kwaba, it is said Yamu, President John Dramani Mahama, or Siadio, within the bush so. Or born to her before 2024 election. Or Ghana for no hoba. Se Ghana for na domna omotu abamana. A year e-levy, 10% betting tax, COVID-19 health recovery levy, obetwem tinton time. Se mobe kaya MPP 40 abaimono. Omo ka kire Ghana for say baby o man edu no. E wo so omudi e-levy to Ghana for so. Omo ka kire Ghana for say e-levy ene ye edro baako pa. Se Ghana for amomo a bibia ni wo omo ya ebekoyie. Obekaya omo ka kire ye se ya anye e-levy a ye nye suku dan wo Ghana ha. Omo ka kire se ya anye e-levy a free SHS ye betwam. Omo ka kire Ghana for say ya anye e-levy a Ghana kwan nyina ye nye. Se ya anye e-levy a Ghana adwuma efo ye nti omo ka. Se ya anye e-levy a Ghana beko IMF. In fact, members of parliament akuku dama no me members of the MPP. E ka kire Ghana for say ya anye e-levy a bibia ni wa aban ye yi a ebeko so. Na mpanyufo se otimifo otimi wa awro okawa fa wa betinti. Umukofa obi a ose member of parliament Adwasafo eba parliament to impersonate Adwasafo. That was the extraordinary miles or lengths the MPP went to impose hardships on the people of Ghana. They told us say ye e-levy yanko IMF. We ended up doing e-levy and still went to IMF. President Mahama kachre say oba obetwam. Oba ye or the Osiayo yo wetwam. Mesre mu Ghana for ye twa e-levy mu dum so aba debi. Ye twa e-levy mu chese niema aban ka se obeye ni na President Mahama ye. Ye twa e-levy mu free SHS ye twam debi. Ye twa e-levy mu Ghana kwan afempo na ye akwan akese a ewo kromwa in the name of the Big Push project. So you can only come to the inevitable conclusion say na ya true. Ye bo President Mahama baso say we di ne boshe so. MPP for kachre say o man nye 10% betting tax a Ghana entime nkoso. Me hu amanyoku a wabetena so a waje into susu odudu ewo betting me hu bida omo de to Ghana for mebu no so e ka kire say yanya bibie na obekoso President Mahama edi ne boshe so e ka kire say na eye needless, it was useless, it was a nuisance, and it was a total burden on the young people of this country and the general populace. President Mahama edi osiayo yo wetwam. President Mahama ka kire say COVID-19 levy Ghana COVID eye no it is eye amai bebre ewo wi asafa na nyina obi aniwa ode levy eto ne manfo so even tetete malaria any HIV e ba ya wi asafa na nyina nipa dodo nya bi no omai bi aniwa ode eto ne manfo so, especially when we know that because of COVID-19 abani nyeska bebre from the World Bank, from the IMF, from EU, from the Bank of Ghana and what have you. In fact, the finance minister at the time, Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta, catch Ghana for say, because of COVID-19, Abani will cut $12 billion. But she should say Abani over $21 billion. If you get 21 billion, now Ubomu cut 12 billion. You cannot come and say because of COVID. So it was a wicked government. It was a government that did not care about the people of Ghana. Now, NDC aban beti na akonya so. Enhihye pi na akoso a ede chese enije abrega na fo. De edi kan Ghana sika semon to ye the exchange rate. Obekaya obi ka kire ye say when in doubt look at the exchange rate. When the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Ghana exchange rate, Ghana sika semuntu to ye cedi any dollar nkita hodie no. Ene Ghana fo atdenye atadwe. Ye ba ye na dollar retail na eda 17 Ghana cedis. Because of the innovative leadership of President John Dramani Mahama, we are looking at an interbank rate of about 10.6, 10.7, retail about 11 to 12. Ghana for do na enya so mfaso ye de samfoni ebekire niema pa Ghana for ate from Ghana sika semon to ya akoso in the last 1 year. She Ghana fango bo diesel and petrol ye ba aban mu no na 1 liter of diesel na 23.4 Ghana cedis. 23.4 Ghana cedis. Na super 17.99 Ghana cedis. The attorney say under MPP say auto 1 gallon of diesel you are paying about 115 Ghana cedis. Because of the investment in our economy. Any President Mahama and any swadi hunu, on the finance minister, any gold board, a cabo mono, yetimi aye ama fu obo abafo. Now I mean sure they fu obo abafo. Ghana jadifo. Omoko amano ne koto fangua, amano ne fangu yetoni in dollars. Enti say jadini no kwa amano ne so koto fangua, osesa Ghana cedis eko dollars. Enti say jadini no ya $100,000 under MPP na ohia sika 17 billion for $100,000 under NDC President John Dramani Mahama, because of the investment the president has done ama cedi no enya nhodenti no the same $100,000 no sisi a ohia just 10 billion old Ghana cedis. Nti and the MPP now we have 17 billion and $100,000. But the NDC we have only $10 billion. Nti sa $7 billion na under anka MPP emreso no kebeshe no ene dwadini no enya dia shed bottom eno ena ama fango bo aba from a eye mfaso de kese pa Ghana fo ne adwadefo omo tu ekoton enya from the NDC administration. About President Mahama Abaso, about Finance Minister Abaso, about Gold Board for so Abaso. Your friend be import bill. Now, I mean, be show. Ghana, a largely an import-driven country. Yamadu drona you use no. Ye krefia manone neighbor. Said the mekano. O kwa manone sa oko kraniema. O ton in dollars. Enti ishushebu say. At the end of September 2025, Ghana import bill, yesika edwadifo eko sesa in cedis, eko dollars, eko krani mabano. Na $11.8 billion. Same people neti abreso, edwadifo pay $11.8 billion and komu yesika 156 billion Ghana cedis. Fatu utrimpa 156 billion Ghana cedis. But because of the investment President Mahama has done in our economy, Sisia, because of the current exchange rate, sa $11.8 billion no. Ye here 156 billion Ghana cedis biom ne ebenya. We only need 110 billion. That is a significant savings of 46 billion Ghana cedis. Sa 46 billion no. Edwadifo no botom na eba. Sa sika no ne akokra na ma. Enne edwadifo anya e de ashop botom. Entiti so bi to touch line. Now ye press conference ke kan nsem a enyina so bi anima. We a major benefiter edwadifo enya from the government of President John Dramani Mahama. Yanko reduction in the prices of general goods and services. I said the mekan you know. Can afford do na omo the dollar any CD any dija. Se CD na ho den ba for mo a uhia CD kakra bi pe na enya dollars bebre. E de akokra na ema ba. Ne sent no we have seen over the weeks, over the months, major companies are omudi statements about bonten say enyuma pa aban na ya ama Ghana cedi na nya hoden no omo so ehun sunso aso abom so ne science no okwa major shopping malls say Okadeco omo the statement aba say because of the president Mahama here no matete om niema so by 20 to 30%. Okwa electro matter omo the statement aba say the president Mahama here no eboa omo into almost tete om niema so. Just about a few days ago there's a company your friend GHANAIAN Company Limited. The statement aba so mo ba ban na ba so sisi ado omatete om ne so say hu na omoda president Mahama ba so omoda president Mahama se no mo bo president Mahama ba so omo sre Ghana fo nyina so omumra no mo meto niema na sisi ade atadwe yate de ne niema bo aba fom. This was a major campaign promise at President Mahama in the education sector. Obekaya, in the year 2022-2023, Emebunua, a secondary school, na oma qualify say omobeko tertiary, a year training college, polytechnic and university. They were about 400,000. It will surprise you to know, say, only 125,000 penny to me co school. In Shishemu eba ye ne chere say, dodo na eya na eye fameko no. Sikase mu ayedin. Ghana for dodo na ebusuan bebre wo Ghana ha. It is difficult for them to raise 2,000 cedis, 3,000 cedis, 4,000 Ghana cedis in a space of 2 to 3 weeks for admission fees. And as a leader and as a president who is sensitive to the plight of the people of Ghana, or Ghana Fobo, say or the policy be a friend no fee stress. The no fee stress policy no there were 3 pillars. First pillar, no academic fee. Second pillar, a free tertiary education for persons with disability. And finally, a disbursement of student loan. I can confirm to you today, say over 152,000 students have benefited from President Mahama no academic fees. Almost first year admission fees, academic user fees for training college, polytechnic and university. Abino asum, abine tuya, dodo na ensa komusika.
Dreams for persons. They said the journey was long, too far for our steps to reach. They said dreams for persons with disabilities, too high to keep. We were taught to count our limits and measure tomorrow by what we lacked. They said maybe someday, but today, someday has arrived. With hearts and minds that believed we can.
Today, we gather to mark a new and defining moment in Ghana's journey towards inclusion and equality. The launch of the Free Tertiary Education for Persons with Disabilities initiative, which is under the theme Disability, Not Inability, Advancing Inclusive Access to Higher Education under the Reset Agenda. This initiative is not merely a policy launch. It is an activation of our national conscience and our sense of equity and justice. It is a reminder that the soul of any nation is measured by how it treats its most vulnerable citizens. With this launch today, we're integrating the scholarship administered by the National Scholarships Authority in the past with a new Universal Disability Scholarship under the Student Loan Fund Trust. And so with the pride in our national compassion and faith in our collective future, I hereby have the privilege to declare the Free Tertiary for Persons with Disability initiative officially launched.
Ebusianfo ye mama kwaba sade ye moteye no President John Dramani Mahama ode ose eyoyo eye free tertiary education for persons with disability Ghana ye nuanom a bibinti omonsa anomonan bebe ye omoya they are about 2.1 million omodoso ye pa eye a significant number out of that fall within the tertiary education bracket so we eye social intervention policy chenche kakrakapa NDC abanya na President John Dramani Mahama aya menu mienu eya adwen se ede emua kese pa aba yeba President Mahama abaso for this particular intervention. Big push President Mahama eka Ghana for or Ghana for bo say oye campaign through several communities within this country. Now obekaya in the last 4 years before the NDC abayin eba yanom a campaign so mo year of rules eko kate so ro baby bebre eko si ye no na adani ghost roads ye twa ye ni a ye President Mahama say, let us find a sustainable funding. Yen pesikanto wo. Say sikano. Say wuchio. Say unuwa o yen den yo. Say sikane da ho. Ye ba yen so. President Mahama edi ose ayoyo. Ya dedicate 30 billion Ghana cedis. In fact, President Mahama kan say onye de previous governments aye. Oba aben mu a obeto say projects maybe will not continue it. In fact, President Mahama dedicated 13.8 billion for projects are on na ban beto ya or GD year. Say a idea ebe boa Ghana economy, ebe boa Ghana trade, were dedicated funding for it. Into Osha, these are some of the big push projects. Tema to Atimpoku, the upgrading of a Sikuma Junction to Harvey Road, your reconstruction of Harvey to Hohoi Road, reconstruction of Hohoi to Jasekan Road, construction of Jasekan to Dodo Pepesu Road, your Nkwanta to Oti Damango, your Nkwanta to Oti Damango, your Oti Damango to Bintri, Lot 5 and 6, your Oti Damango to Bimbila, Bimbila to Yendi, Yendi to Gushegu, and your Nyang Panduri to Garu Boko Kulungugu. Now, Sa Roadway a major roads are connected one region to another. Nem first one esu ye pa Ghana. In fact, South Roadsway a very pivotal to your economy, your trade, your commute, and what have you. Where the Western Corridor Road, where from Wenchi to Sola to Wa, your Accra Kumasi dualization project, and all of us are aware of it. Your Tamatua Flower Road expansion, your Cape Coast to Takrady dualization program. This program, in fact, President Mahama Kate Sodno, and the 1 week, and a contractor, a core site, contractors, HRC, Mojuma. Your Tamale to Yendi to Tatali Road improvement programs, and what have you. In fact, the Eastern Corridor Road, okay, enter the Ashafo Mohamuti bi President Mahama o see from o see ono de on tena office my enfa pictures me chere say ye akwan ono ankasa betie si from na wakọ cut sword na wa hwe how anema si ko e said ye mo no Pepe. So, just like I said, it's President Mahama, why yet the obey as a president, say obey improving Ghana, yakwain. And this is a legacy program for His Excellency the President. Obekaya Eastern Corridor Road, tia Eastern Corridor Road, didada. Meno Kasai. It is part of the big push project from Esikuma to Bimbila. Nina ewoho. Yasawo ring road projects. Enono ebiwo Greater Accra, ebiwo Kumasi, ebiwo Sunyani, and Tamale. All of them are under the big push program. Indeed, they are major bridges across the country. Ya capture no under the big push. And also the vision of President John Dramani Mahama. A capture a GDE say it will connect one region to the other. And also a den so the AP ebebre Ghana for. So these are the videos yehui.
Exactly 90 days ago, I was here because of the outcry from the traveling public about the nature of this particular stretch of road of Ankomsawam. When we came, we met a road that was moving at a snail pace, and there were many constraints associated with what was happening. But the major one was non-payment for work done for a very long time. And so, of course, I ordered the road minister and the finance minister to make sure that payment was made to the contractor. And so more than $70 million was paid to the contractor. And I promised that I'll come back after 3 months to come and see the progress of work that has been done. Today is exactly 3 months since I last came here. And I'm quite impressed with the progress that has been made. I'll urge the contractor to continue to push hard. The last time I came, he assured us that by July next year, he'll be able to hand over the road. But if I look at the progress being made, I'm sure that by April next year, if you guys push hard, you'll be able to finish this road and hand it over.
God bring my
Besiafo ya mama kwaba eti sade mo amahu no controversy ono de ne suman ne nani wa no hu the President Mahama aya under the big push project. Now President Mahama, one of the programs are me for me Otoka say Buyebeka say one of the most revolutionary programs the Ghana Medical Trust Fund Mahama'S. Na mede obeko no ma krom kakra. Ye National Health Insurance Scheme. The whole idea the fapping of the program primary health care. Primary health care chere say ye health facilities ye wa ehwe yare nkitenkete. Tipaye onaye oya oyeme oya in wrong kitinkete, provision of essential medications, a man in kola ayareshe, maternal and child health, prevention of disease. These were the founding principles of National Health Insurance Scheme. And the National Health Insurance Scheme, no, a lot of considerations are on board because na Ghana, ye trend of yare na say kwanya Ghana for do na ye yare wa mu ne asetene mu no na ye were a certain yare na ye face. That was how the National Health Insurance Scheme was couched. Now because of abefo yes say didie mu ye lifestyle any ye suban eya ne amanonefo eya ye pe te ya change ye lifestyle to the western lifestyle enti ama ye yare wa no change akọ amanone de ene be ye beka say your lifestyle no aye modernized aye westernized into your friend be chronic non-communicable diseases, hypertension, diabetes, which results in stroke, heart attack and what have you. Sa yarewa we eka ewo ho no enya de ketwa se unya a kidney disease, heart disease, liver disease, cancer and what have you are sika ewo mu no enye sika ketwa esai ebusua etete ebusua mu egu adwuma esai aware na ebo ebusua. Enti President Mahama, as sensitive as he is, wasi obetwa futuo bi ato ho a saa yarewa kese we a yan capture no under national insurance scheme no saa yarewa no ebehwe. Ehwehwemu kire say 45% of Ghana yare a ediye ko wu mu no eno eye under these non-communicable diseases. Enti se nipa 10 echere mu kwa wo Ghana emu 4 ana 4.5 or 5 ewo no as a result of sayari amboboy diabetes, hypertension, other metabolic diseases kotoka sa no. President Mahama atesa for 2 weeks na me pese mode mani hwe niam course ye wi a na yato so.
I am deeply honored to join you this morning for the official launch of the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, Mahama'S, a landmark initiative introduced by my government to decisively confront the growing burden of chronic non-communicable diseases, for short NCDs. Available data indicates that NCDs amount for over 40% of all age category mortalities, and they consistently rank among the top 10 causes of death nationwide. Today we're launching more than just an initiative. We're launching hope. Hope for thousands of Ghanaians living with chronic diseases. Hope for families battling the overwhelming cost of care. Hope for a future where the quality of life is not determined by one's ability to pay for essential treatment necessary.
For Weber Kaya, President Mahama, all launches our program. You know, Ankasa dedicating the first 3 months of the salary. Or see a ketia or bedji for Bosumi Miensano or the Ache Ghana Medical Trust Fund. President Mahama, SR Bo, na point Peno. Eye efidie wa so chinchincha. So binya heart attack. Na bibi ye no near the ration ko hospital. Sa infidie within a matter of seconds. Ye behwe no amane ho ato no. Ebia na wo de unhu bi da. But say a personal experience of the impact and so dear kakraka pa ewo sa program we mu ene ekwan a yarewa hodo a anka enye because ye ni akade ye anka ebetimi a reverse no ana ebetimi age omon kwa anka woni beje sa program we hu yeda President Mahama say yeda ne mpanyufo ase say omo de program eti say aba Ghana for do na ebenya esonfaso. Now another program and also one social intervention program President Mahama aban aye or year was part of the 120-day social contract or share Ghana for under the auspices of Vice President Her Excellency Professor Nana Jeno the free sanitary pad program. Now Ghana ye will be a ye freno period poverty ye nuano monketwa ye nuama and even ye mame mo menyin kakra eto de bia bosome ne so na omubu obonsa sika samtini ye den nti eto de bia sika mpa ode topa de bia sesi ne ho kakra kra no eya ne mo ede na President Mahama in tune with sustainable development goal number 4 a year about universal health or say as a sensitive leader no or the shishepa ebegu akwemu over 296 million Ghana cedis was budgeted in 2025. Meno okasai 6 million sanitary pads have been distributed. The target over 2 million young women. Now say education minister ekasai or say afi we mo 2026 we are looking at about 12 million sanitary pads. Ye be check abwa ama insunso aso bone a anka yen susu se yebenya as far as period poverty is concerned no yebe so ano video wo ho yepesa mo hwe.
Let's build a Ghana we want. Say yeah, obey yeah. Bring back the Ghana. Let's build Ghana together.
Abusianfo yedamase se mokoso semre edi echi na ye kyerɛkyerɛ mo de aban no aye ene de aban no epese oye as far as this government continues. Now Ghana in the last 8 years you go through a certain phase. Na mpanyinfo se wanya bibia ama wase a ye mona bro ye monokro no Ghana for to santene koto aba wantimi anya hwe kra mo no na enyo mo nua nasem se obema aduane bo ayefo ye na ati kromu a utimi koto ade in the next 2-3 days obekona price na ide a change emu anwa kosua and what have you. Now President Mahama'S on a great ministry a launch program be a friend of Feed Ghana program. Now that program no there was so many aspects. Ye won kokon ketenkete, ye wo farmer service centers, ye wo rehabilitation of irrigation dams and whatever. There are so many of them. President Mahama launch the whole idea of the Feed Ghana program is to achieve basically 3 things. Number 1, food sufficiency. Say inuane a yedua yebedua wo Ghana ha no e wo say so Ghana for ma ahoto eba. Another pillar is food security, and finally reduced food inflation. Say inuane bebu na obiya timi enya de also onya na obiya timi didi ma no hoto no. These are the fundamental principles of President Mahama ni Feed Ghana program and agric for export program ye ba ye ya launch video wo yi ye be sere se mo be hwe kakra.
Today we stand at a critical juncture in our nation's history, a moment that demands renewed energy, focus, and commitment to securing our future through food self-sufficiency and agricultural transformation. The Feed Ghana program is our flagship initiative. It is a strategic umbrella under which all agricultural projects and interventions will be executed. It is anchored on deliberate actions to increase food production, promote modern farm practices, strengthen infrastructure, and develop agro-industrial zones across the length and breadth of Ghana. Let all farmers, agribusiness people, financial institutions, development partners, and citizens put their shoulders to the wheel so that we can make this vision a reality.
Let's build a Ghana we want. Say yeah, obey yeah. Bring back the Ghana. Let's build Ghana.
Abusianfo as said the mu no e twagu hyenhyenhyem we ye President John Dramani Mahama ne policy a obontoa oka ho asem se obema nuane bo abafom obema Ghana for etimi ato nuane eye nkokon ketenkete program yi eye program a aban no hyehye se ye be boost the poultry industry na yetimi the products of poultry industry to say nkosua ebetimi dia supply ye nuanom ketenkete a omo secondary school a omo so eye de omo ye bia say omo beto omo na niam etimi akoyi. And so all these programs have come together in the 1 year of President John Dramani Mahama. There are a lot of them. Emerenti yentimi go through all of them. But these are the programs that President Mama Ashas ebi mu kura wa ye. But mpanyifo say agro ebe so anopa. Agro be so anadwoa efi anopa. Na the offer the apaso ena ye piano. Ye gidi ye pa say niema etwa gu nyina. You have seen them, you have appreciated them, and you have appreciated the government of President John Dramani Mahama. Ibetwa yon kakra aje aboafo nkrato aba. Stay with us.
Resource. It's our pride. And at Gold Ball Jewelry, we celebrate the pride every day with craftsmanship that reflects who we are as Ghanaians. Introduce
I will say afọ yeda mase say mase mre na mo twen ye say ye bekoso ne madi nkitahodie ne nsawoso ofa ye do no ye friend NDC and you NDC and you segment wamaso a ye ne mo ba beche de ani ehu ene de aso ate adodo na edi ho adanse in the 1 year of the NDC administration. The NDC administration of President John Dramani Mahama, how I can afford to do na omuhuno, and then fasodia omunya free mo. Christmas I ye, ebi mu de ne saying, omusika kakra na ekrom near my saying, and near my bang in it me toye. Men say me cry, ebe mama she.
Give you 30 Ghana. So
it's last year, I saying.
Last year, this one 3 million, 3.5. The bottle oil is 27 million. Today 6 million, 5 million. I can do Bukata. I will not pay 5. I can pay 4.5 for them. It be Mahama. Mahama the wire. The Nyamin Kano, Nyamin Shrano. Just na mo wire for Mahama. Atade show you say 35 cedi. Dollar we go. You are prison market. You are in prison market. Where I that day. You are back of Abuna Yami Yasaba Ama, Wama Niamaya Bokododo. I am Radodo, Adriana Fo. Omu, Nianusa, Wemianu 25. I didn't know, yes, Omu, then you Omu Satet, I want me when you met me. I second one. I'm Mama Niamaya Fudo. Mama says, me who cratch. Mehunia Mena says, Miana Mishes, why are the Papa Mama? Oh yes, you join in Casancasa. Woman Susuato, Goro. Woman Banchabu, Brody, will have been Piawa, or Piat me trying to say, Mama will be about where Johnny Crew, also to me Shannon, a Daniel, which was Shanico, Robert Yashan. Why you do so, Mahama? You not right. You feel like me are running dollars, me are the dollars in the
Happy way.
na compare
Eko baby YouTube, eko viral everywhere.
Understand you.
So are you gonna speak English or you gonna speak? What the fra?
Don't worry.
Okay, you person will come my tea. You person English now, you pay English no more.
Okay.
Okay, I feel way any last year. I feel better na ako year mount.
I feel where there.
What is she?
Manye, you want Johnny. Amen. Oh, Mama, Yadas. Amen. Mama, Yanya Udenye, we are brave. Mama, Yanya Udenye, we are brave. We are brave. How fine they his man. So, therefore, they were Kotoko, were here like 5,000. Niti 50 million check out Bomi to 8 million. In case on, were here like 50 million. That was okay, one Maliadi, Makola was na ka here over 45 ninka boy you there so long ka 35 what the fuck 35 ina long ka 400 bia na 100 300 smoke 25 back over pass na ka never one day when you makola just pocket 25 go back over pass oba shishi to hon bi le na ke ya school na nye ira don mama nyu wa job amen mi nwa ke dollar yishi ba wa yishi nye mo komplo e ke nachi ni ka bo yu ole ni akobo ko ga gbe ba ha mi ni njofe ni ya chake na na yin afe ko ikai won ko ye dollar nya nyu chake mo ya ko ye pound chake mo ma nye shika po e ba shikun nu e shika we ba shikun se fa na fake no original here waka ayisu
Lewa vita
Me Mahama'S dia na ka me nto aba ma ne da me nto aba nkasa kura ma ne da okay ba ma no approve bibi na hwe aban na mamu na ekoso wa hwe aban na mamu ne die me enne ye me panfa ma me da bia me na bia me voter side she motom oh okay emergency basi yansa nto aba fofra me sa to onto aso aban na if you say yenya we be ka kire say when the fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose you or ka kire say obi abon but time no ka sa abon na 3 cedis o yeah but no so onima de na we have the man no office na say close to 17 cedis mo eti obi de abatan a mo me na se na yenya sa tariff na mo keka no tariff na wo ka obi increase the tariff 10% wo say 10% no increase the tariff no mo na ma dollar abafom but we fit say obi nim nyansa akosan gold bond gold no utimi mfa wo pɛ meton free Ghana nkosa etini nyina pompiska wura ya ntie no na meblemi ani su communicate so munim kasa okay aba koma no atum na sesi anu mo ya mo sa mo be fan bi fo su ba njantre na omet mo ba nya hwe de mahama ohu mo bone mo be 2058 ni ato ama mpp ade say do ya ne de o me ebufu a be sa kan say nto aba bi mo nto aso sa say nye constitution man kwansa constitution e ni panani ajutu mi yehye it is mahama board it is majority Ghana ni nyina atibu abonten say o man panyi to aso ma ya o be to aso e constitution ya ne yehye ya ma me mo mugu abosuo kan no mo mugu keti ya mo an ye frefre mo no mo hyehyɛ ye hu se nipa wi ade na wo ye na be boa ya ye ma ne nto aso ya ye hyebere o ma ye ma ne nto aso ma we dey say what did your mama me dey imagine atum me nyini ni yo imagine atum what to aba man dada na o first time me Mahama'S dia na ka me nto aba ma ne da me nto aba nkasa kura ma ne da okay ba ma no approve bibi na woni me mistake sha akunya na yi John fo na baba ni nyina ye bibi papa ye hu dia ye yes ye mpa John ye penana no obedi ahini wo ye so no eti John no obabo Yesu asendu ya no obabo Yesu asu no on de oba wo say ye oboga na asu o maga na hyebere foforo so the I am pen no na ekope na no the Nebuchadnezzar no oba oba so be the Nebuchadnezzar ni o ma Ghana me emfa na bi oba be mama so adwuma o ye na ye dey eye adwuma na mama ye ni yo o ko 100 years ye to ne so aba ye to so aba ye dey MPP ana wan da bi MP obi mama na ye pe no mama na on kwaso me da bi am na bia me voters side she motom oh okay emergency basi and santo aba
on a report yesterday and Charlie the way importers are praising John Mahama is crazy. Hey, continue away. Last year, Mitria 150,000 and then almost 70,000. When Mitria say almost say, oh, Charlie, some lady was even like Charlie. Okay, Charlie was oh Mahama, and come back, Come here, you. John Mahama, God bless you. Oh!
Mahama, Wama, Asumja bow my way. I feel Miss Matuma one bag. Oh, me talk has been told that. I feel Miss Matobi. My talk on Chaka, because I feel near the enemy. I feel the boy. You come, Mamma, there were man come. Hey, political papa.
Oh, compared to last year, now who is saying?
I feel where dear boy. Me and Paddy, I wish me till last year. I see me go to Kuname the this year, dear no. Any bacono. Just a bacono. Ya winning. Anyway, you know, pepper.
Compared to last year, now who is saying?
This year.
Okay.
This year, Mama, market this year, last year.
This year, I say last year. What are they on? Oh, okay. Okay.
Go my who said for free and ya prepare one more time.
What are they? Okay.
Yamiado, my yepa, and on your coconuts. And your mama family at the same mama. Yania, she don't do. Yes, yeah. Oh, five. Oh, last year, Bajo, my name, and your photographer, so okay. Yamiado.
We be on rice near the friend Uswa. Uswa and Chiawana, your tongue cake or our book cake 7 cities.
Futira Ben was at only 7 cities.
Oh, I know, say, NDC for Baba Imuna. Almost as almost 7 cities.
Obejer is a blogger be actually the camera quata crade. Ako Eco Bank. Ako Mamma who could be and say, no Kurana, Tea and Moya.
Service, I say, this is the power pay. Ne tumko 7 cities. Oh, boy. It's a very if we are winning. I know corridor, would the codon attorney. A could be a 7 cities, 5 cities in a year. On internet, you bring a impactful blogger Maba was
you. That's well, some about 5 cities.
Actually, I'm 27 cities.
I was saying for your mama Kwaba, where you say, Kakum, Ejino Kokuanum, Ghana for na Anna Omato Omenum too. Where you make us say, if the fundamentals of the economy is good, the people will praise the government. We omonye NDC for, omonye MPP for. They are not politically aligned. These are genuine. Eye en samu omo kanina eye nukre trudo. Na die ntina abanesa. Ghana, there are so many. There are oniama pia. It determine the cost of living. Fuel ekam eye fango ayeto. Ghana city no ahode. Abino policy rates and our banks interest rates. Inflation, food inflation, any general government programs are abino eya ede ahwen kakra ebre Ghana fo. Ebi to say COVID-19 levy ye a free tax reform soon. Extremely important. Very, very important. Fuel. Yeba abayimu no. Eti said ye meka ye no. Na a gallon of fuel was hovering between 72 Ghana cedis to 100 Ghana cedis. Because of President Mahama initiatives, any niyama pa abayini di gu akwemu no. See, at the same gallon of fuel, na 72 to 100 Ghana cedis no. Above from to 52, 53 Ghana cedis per gallon. Na yen nanim se fango boba from one taxi driver for etio moniamaso. Trotro drivers etio moniamaso. Okada riders etio moniamaso. So Okada riders eti omo fair boso a ejadifo omo koto tomatoes omo fa ka eko omo fa Okada omo mukoto jene
Omo koto nam, omo koto ebro. Omo koto emo. Transport fare and kane yomu betua no. Sa transport fare no abafom or ana ebafom. In fact, when the NDC government of President John Dramani Mahama Baba mu no obeka say emfasodia yenya we sikasemu no GPRTU ordered trotro drivers and taxi drivers to reduce their fares. Or catch them praying. Say emfasodia aban no dia ba ewe sikasemu no ama fango bo aba fom ama spare parts bo aba fom intine sa dia e na yentete ye dem so sa effect we it has a ripple effect and as you can say ewo insu so papa e go all along the value chain obi bia ofa car ofo trotro ofa taxi efa okada bia nya so fa so eno so ka ho nti na niam aboa de abafo adwadefo ekwa ama no ne akofo mo niam a omo form niam in dollars sidi na nya hoden enu nti no omo hia sidi kakra bi ena akofa dollar bebre e dia bedidwa all like kanena na wo hia sidi bebre for dollar kakra bi na de pressure e bag Ghanaian sidi ne so e de pressure e ba dollar so e ma niema eye basa enti sa out your mind na oto a bro bag 1,300 Ghana cedis, a year 13 million titisika. Now because of President Mahama buying, sisi a mobile bag na nkane oton of 13 million. Sisi a oton of 450 Ghana cedis, a year 4.5. Oton of 500 Ghana cedis. You and I can agree. Yen him said definitely a bema niema boy day abafom. And ne enambo et the same. Akoko fu one et the same. Jane et the same. Emu et the same. Sa niema we the basic niema Ghana for do na determine how comfortable they will be. Ghana na nipa epe. Say ye beto ya ye sorry a ye betimi di bibi akoya no. Enti sa wo ya ban these are the things you should tackle. Untimi ko fa o man sika kakra o man ne wo no na onfa nkotu national cathedral tokro. Na sika na say sika kakra o man ne nya no you should invest it in critical sectors of the economy. No na President Mahama on the finance minister aya Ghana for do na enya so faso. Now inflation simply means say a kwan ben na niema ebo ekosro and this ya ban ba akonwemo no na inflation is 23.8%. The tiyan say so ye dwadini ana say me ne wo yete hayi say enne ye kodwaman so koto niema na 100 Ghana cedis and then 14 January. Say you call 14 February, a month after that. Niema bono ebe kosra na ebe jina bebe o. And the MPP now to are there 100 Ghana cedis and now. Ebe do 1 month time no. Na ako 130 Ghana cedis, 120 Ghana cedis. So untimi nyina wanamu plane ahead. Who say? Se me si dwam anasa se me fa pen and paper se me tro niema me koto a me do wa me sika no ebe so aso niema no boni bia beka ho ana under the MPP no na wontimi nya sa plan no because utimi to ade Monday 100 Ghana, Friday na ko 200 Ghana cedis. It made life unbearable for the people of Ghana. Just say esu oyaw kodanda ni abenedia Ghana for do na ekom under the MPP no. President Mahama baye inflation are dropping from 23.8% to 5.4%. E chere say ene okoto ade 100 Ghana cedis na boso me be ka ho a akosora obekọ na eye 102, 103, 104, 105 Ghana cedis. 5 cedi pen aba be ka ho. Enti oye dwadini you can plan ahead and know say because of the stabilization and what they are present mama na bind the about Ghana economy inflation etc. Nti okokruma ye dan a odisika say na ekwa you will know say ebetimi ato a certain number of goods and products or commodities or groceries. A the beba fia the be ye waduane ofufu bi na wo ya wo de aye na woto. These are the near market a aban hwe. Number 3, if free be interest rates. NDC aban ba mu no. Na interest rate, a bit more friend policy rate, it was hovering over 28%. Commercial banks were doing 35% to 40%. They tell us, "We are ready now." We turn near man, and now Oko bank say Oko bobo siya di akudi dra. Near man obo siya 100 million na. Inse who are obe to yano 40 million. That was the previous administration. And now I know can say near man bafom. We are doing a policy rate of about 18%. We are looking for a share president. I'm buying a share and no crown a so best at the more. Now yetimi aboa the business environment. Na obetimi ako bank ako bobosia. Especially an NDC regime eba be rolling out the National Women Development Bank. Amaye mame no ni nuamomba to boost ejuma kakra omo ye. Omo dwedi omo di and what have you. All these things matter. Ghana for do na enya esomfa so are reflecting in how Ghana for edi Christmas. Because nema bo aba form, fuel aba form, emo baga, ketwa bag ya ye cray, eye 5 kg. NDC ba aba mu na ebine nam 250 Ghana cedis na ameno ka say ukwa 110 Ghana cedis a ubenyebi 120 Ghana cedis ubenyebi anwa iron rods cement. In fact NDC ba aba mu no na iron rods 1 ton it was 9,500 95 million. And then because of Jumapa President Mahama aye the same iron rods that are now 1 ton a year 9,500 no we are doing about 7,500, a saving of 2,000 Ghana cedis. Imagine say we talk 10 tons of iron rods. 10 tons of iron rods. President Mama save you 20,000 Ghana cedis. I know so betting the baby papa be. Ebe boa. Da sitna ene ojumade. Enti aban no ayebe. Na mejiri ye say Ghana for will be the best judge. Eti say the we hu no. Omo ankasa na atwe camera esi omanim omo bo abana baso. Yeda President Mahama ase. Yeda Vice President Professor Excellency Nana Jinopokwa Jaman. Finance Minister ene abanmu mpanyifo nyina omaboa ama Ghana abeye krabehwe. Eye the mandate the people of Ghana gave the NDC. To me Ghana for the man NDC say yam fan hye emegu akwamu na omhunto omo keke. Abaino has delivered on it. We commend President John Dramani Mahama. We commend Abaimo mpanyifo nyina for making this Christmas a memorable one. I believe enter the American no agrobeso anadwa efianopa. This is the first year of the NDC regime. Ye ogidie pa say ye koye nim no ye wura afi 2026 mu no. President Mahama the policies be bregu akwamu. Ya a lot of budgetary allocation. Ye gidie say ehihye ya ye de gu akwamu na be ma Ghana for dodo na ahehan mu kakra. Na isi kasem no so etimi akoyi kakra. Na ye live as a proud nation. Ye live as proud citizens are. Ye respect ye mpanyfo. Na ye wo odo ema ye mpanyfo. Esan ehihye pane ne mapa omode agu akwamu se ye hontoye na yenye niema ebeboaye ama bibia etwaye yedamase yebeje aboafo nkrato aba yeba yebeto aso.
Our gold is more than a resource, it's our pride. And at Gold Board Jewelry, we celebrate that pride every day with craftsmanship that reflects who we are as Ghanaians. Introducing the Gold Board Jewelry Gold Tablet, pure, certified, proudly Ghanaian gold. The best part, when you buy a Gold Board Jewelry tablet, you own it. You keep your gold with you, not with us. It's more than a jewelry. It's a smart investment for every Ghanaian who wants to secure their future. Gold Board Jewelry Gold Tablet. Own your gold. Own your future.
Ebusiafo ya mama kwa ba ofa ye dusu yi eye jandam ewu. Jandam ye ewu eye segment fefefe pa. Yedi yi atro edi. Atro a ebi mu enam amanyosemu mfaso pe. Ankrankre bi afa kana sichi kwanso ayom hu ohuntadu achi. Eka nsemu a nokre bi anim. Nsemu a entasumu ededa Ghana for edigu aban ne ho fi. Ye beti omoto e platform we so. Eye beye nansa ne nene. Yeti ye be bi enka bi nhyiamu. Ena member of parliament for Asen South. Osaye former deputy minister for education. One ninua. The Honorable Vincent Asifo no say member of parliament for Old Tafo ewo the Ashanti region. Omeka che Ghana for make kan sembia. Enye no kre number 1 na ento aso che Ghana for. Ebe pese ye be yi ache etiefo na meridi na ye de ehumwaye aba.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So no talking ke 7 cities. And in 1957 for corner office go bizana say him for no talking kinu and o chire o se takurade.
Yo bibi omoton rice near the friend Owusua. Owusua nchen wona ye ton kenke o our book kenke 7 cities.
Fudira ben on start ton 7 cities.
Oh, I know say NDC for baba imuna. Omsa so moton 7 cities.
Obejere say blogger bi atwene camera kwata kurade. Ako Eco Bank. Ako maame no hako bisa na say no kura na atie ne mu aye.
Service say this be power pay na tum call 7 cities.
Oboa.
Ntepe yetifo awenu. Why no corridor woda kodon eton ekobia 7 cities. Je 5 cities ni ya. On internet you bring oye impactful blogger maba waso.
That's but some about 5 cities.
No, actually 27 cities.
27 cities.
Maame no so oboa no oboa no
Ebusiafo mo fan che kakra yenya technical challenges. What I was saying is that nansani neni yanka bianshim ena MPP MP a member of parliament for Asen South obi twa ntro chenche paade to aban no so oni ne colleague bako na me pesa me fa akonya yi so eti omoto e platform we so na ye set the record straight enti anyway and the official Twitter account say the NDC has mischievously and deliberately smuggled LGBTQ agenda into the curriculum, printed and distributed teacher manuals and other teaching and learning materials to promote LGBTQ, contrary to their deceptive rhetoric of being a party which abhors LGBTQ. We demand the immediate recall of all the teaching manuals and textbooks propagating NDC's LGBTQ, both online and in print from schools. We further demand review of all portions of teaching learning materials poisoned with LGBTQ agenda with immediate effect to sanitize the curriculum. We strongly caution the government to refrain from using NACA and Ministry of Education to propagate the vile and evil agenda of LGBTQ sexuality education in Ghana. Ashafo, asemu awakano, kontumposem, nabrabasem, inyina so bienim, and we must dismiss it with the alacrity that it, demands. So we penya, in penyufosi udie mante. Asudie kesiye pada also, especially a former deputy minister for education, or a number of research assistants amobwa wo djuma udi. Ufiti prekupe enti asem na unko social media nkoka. Sebe anyasa ote da sa abra no ama okra so. Oha sebe be Ghana fo be hu say we are talking about the same thing. Etiefo ene ahwefo pay 3.5 was say gender identity. It refers to a person's deeply felt gender which may or may not correspond with the sex assigned at birth. It may include being male, female, or a blend of both. This concept goes beyond the binary notion of gender, which is the male and female, and recognizes the diversity of gender experiences and expressions. This was the curriculum on as deputy minister of President Akufo-Addo. Say eba MPP aban ni LGBTQ assembly, the records are there. It is say in so electricity. A chikama kama. What you say? They were the one that did this. Now it is surprising say Onua Oye, the deputy minister who was at the helm of affairs of this matter. It is say Anoma Kokone Kona wako in so nejako brunso neni awasaba na for ebesu se. Why na ko brunso neni? Meanwhile, you were the one that did it. When you know say the government of President John Dramani Mahama eba just like we have always intimated in opposition, they be a can say LGBTQ obani obabeda bema beda yen so sad no. We have always made it clear. What have we done? A revised edition of it. So they be this LGBTQ portions of the curriculum nefro. Na me person producer the new revised edition of the curriculum. The Education Ministry under the leadership of the Honorable Haruna Idrisu and the Deputy Dr. Park Ayet. Where the new one Fiscal Education and Health for Senior High School. Producer mami the same page 3. Na yen share point the same point 4 na ye kan ho asem no. To one say ya change no. Gender no isi ano ya chire achirem what we expect and what is in tune. They are Ghana for the drone G2 no and not a NDC abayan a President John Dramani Mama ye. So it refers, gender refers to the binary ye two, male and female, categories of male and female determined at birth, and the behavioral, cultural, and psychological traits typically associated with each. And say about abaya. What stay consistent? Abaya odeno kre atudwa abaya wa kire say indeed in someone na ye kind of position say oba ni oba beda bema ni obema beda in someone yanyin ntum no we have demonstrated it. This is the latest edition, the revised curriculum. Aban aya ya kire say LGBTQ na niam ekeka ho no yanyin ntum. Na member of parliament or your sofo pa or a reverend minister. Producer, mame Bible quotation ye kan wasem say ye di 2 MP for. So kind Exodus chapter 20 verse 6. Bible say thou shalt not bear false witnesses against thy neighbor. And do yonko one dance krumo. Reverend in team for draw. You are a member of parliament or a reverend minister. How do you go and you take to social media and lie? Oh, you're so. You should know this. Say, even say Bibia Bana Echire Wadriya, who are every avenue to come to the powers that be and leadership. Said be a clarity ebe tudwa. It does appear say a year amanyosemu fasope ne propaganda, which I don't expect from a reverend minister or a member of parliament of this caliber. Yebesremu sane man etwem. The Ghanaian populace are highly educated, extremely educated. It is this kind of politics no etwem emfasodie bi anim. No young person who is independently minded, who respects authority and has information will not believe in this kind of low-level propaganda you have always been resorting to do. Inti no yatoto no krebianim magana ni bia amfa ne CEO. The NDC government has consistently demonstrated our commitment to the fight against LGBTQ and sa niama yesi ye nyintum Ghana for so nyintum, aso for so nyintum, Malam for so nyintum, Imam for so nyintum. Ya demonstrating about the only government aso so LGBTQ so a mama mpanyi entimian take a position on it what you say. Enti we must be candid with it. Yadamase semotie producer yebeje aboafo nkra to kakraba na yatoa program no so.
Resource. It's our pride. And at Gold Board Jewelry, we celebrate that pride every day with craftsmanship that reflects who we are as Ghanaians. Introducing the Gold Board Jewelry Gold Tablet. Pure, certified, proudly Ghanaian gold. The best part, when you buy a Gold Board Jewelry tablet, you own it. You keep your gold with you, not with us. It's more than a jewelry. It's a smart investment for every Ghanaian who wants to secure their future. Gold Board Jewelry Gold Tablet. Own your gold. Own your future.
For your mama kwaba ofa yedu sui a moment of truth. Moment of truth a nokre mre de abana ye nokra ewum eye nkra ta sembe na ewum a edan nokre na di aha e na ye ba be ka ho asem. And we are privileged to have the PRO or the spokesperson of the energy ministry, lawyer Roxanne, wabeka yensa, one ye eba di abanju madia waye as far as payment of energy debts, just like His Excellency the President did with the introduction of ESLA, building of our Tuabo gas plant, and other several commitments. President Mama ye in his first term as president between 2013 and 2016, wasaba bium, your mama babiu, wasaba. Share the oye maybe no asasha sebium. So we know say about 2 or 3 days ago the government of Ghana through the finance minister and education and energy minister yetua $1.47 billion of energy sector debts. Yenya spokesperson of the energy ministry lawyer Roxanne Waha. You know Roxanne na epom te say
Look, Namiadum.
Yama Kwaba so.
Medasi, me for Wakuye so intia. You see phone in the phone na Ghana for so be more happy 2026. We share send His Excellency Abaya start here. Yeah. Abaya team here in 2025. To see a global so if you are not. Na no pano na 2025. I'm very certain say ye ko yinimu in 9 him say Abaya papa abade ye ho beto yin. Na reset agenda ya start to energy sector no. His Excellency beto aso. Madam na your lights as engine aso.
Yeah, that's it. Na MPP4 say omo komuja a healthy energy sector. Dia na okafa ho.
O mi a complete lie. Oni beka say entropa na.
Chire.
So omo jina bibia na omo kasa dia na say omo nim ni omo ka. Because definitely no omo nim sector omo jai. O share a power sector in general in 2024 before Mbabi Fiabam Bosumi Bia new man schedule load.
Okay.
Bosumi Bia omo schedule load. To the extent that by December 2024 I will be an election year. What buying your crowd obey no my no schedule load of over 700 megawatts. The 700 megawatts is say a Mary plants now era John Mama Brebaye in 2015 times 3. Because our plants no 250 megawatts. This will be scheduled 700 megawatts. It should tell you say the person is in crisis. Before John Mama Ebabefa Sababe swearing in Nebekaya na liquid fuel cry ebini na Miami boss or John Abdullah Jinapon that time no a transition team spokesperson.
No na you declare say fangwa you go Ghana power plants for no asa omenja yebi aka 3 days na light in the dome.
No so omenja yebi para Osha trap one almost setting my His Excellency because no my imagine say once NDC bano on person the tag His Excellency the President say we sign the doom swaba. Beyond that almost sign Jaka. In fact, we share the danger in our energy sector CCR and even the danger in our economy a car or the energy sector. A Komujai IPPs in Kwane Diomoka almost $2 billion. Specific figure near $1.73 billion. Beyond that, no ECG liabilities in Kwan was over 80 billion cedis. In Naibe Kaya and Che Biana in Shishima Ministry together with National Security Ministry of Transport. It show clearly say we have over 2,600 containers at that port. All shows the procurement malpractices are by no Omujai. His Excellency.
Mencha wano uchiremwa. Energy sector yendi jamu in 2016 na omo be fire no in 8 years no they completely collapsed it.
Collapsed it. We share energy sector. In fact, in there be concentrating on power. That subsequently you be saying petroleum side. We share power. Omo buy ne excess capacity. Omo ankasa omo yedede fan say you are signing a lot of PPAs. Power purchase agreement to the extent say you are signing more than what we even needed. Because His Excellency, the President at the time, no clear plan. So be industrialization. Of industrialization, we say exports, and it's a big near power. Now, mobile, because of mismanagement and incompetency for 8 years, proper planning. So they left. They had an energy sector, no more excess power. They left an energy sector with a deficit of over 700 megawatts.
Okay. Enti semetiasie ya. Few days me ya yetua sika $1.47 billion. A significant amount of money to settle your energy debt na.
Very, very significant. Very significant. Now I've put together a presentation of what we met and to be a friend of resetting Ghana's energy sector. We show the leadership of His Excellency the President, a car yatisu and affordable power under the John Dramani Mahama administration. So I'll just take us through. In 2025, a cabibri, what we describe as massive unpaid debt to independent power producers. IPPs instead of Mekane Diomoka over 1.73 billion. We share ECG, gas supplies. Nansia for ENI. Any partners need $480 billion. I know beyond that so abanda than no gas and no consuming of so mutiaka no you will be a friend guarantee partial risk guarantee so guarantee no yeah na to World Bank
guarantee for $500 million for the wasa almost moment yan
no omuntia omu for gas was sankofa fields no omu use se omuntia ema yeah buy no we had to take steps to pay any World Bank share is part of it. Now, because of that, $dollar same mansion the economy or mansion any high fuel cost in your high cost of electricity, any legacy contract. ECG see now signing contract be brave. As our contract now we needed to review it. And I said I make earlier no more schedule load of over 700 megawatts.
Okay.
Now you buy the first thing His Excellency did say we show strong leadership. Leader, the unya problems, you don't run away from the problems. You tackle the problems. Now, our point to our experience enough in energy sector say, on Ghana energy sector. So, in him said, no, I deputy minister in time past, or say deputy minister for power, deputy minister for energy, I ranking member for several years, and I was signed back as energy minister. The first thing the government did say, I buy no prioritize the stability of the sector. Because you buy na kanya no engineer sukra obi abekaya for the very early days no. In fact, it was very erratic. They be an kanya ni dum sa e magana for crowd the time no more fresh original for yin inferior because ejuma no huso just because of the problems that we met. Now the priority no abani put it together a work plan. What was the work plan? Work plan is number one no. A car, you have to address the car because the fiscal space have massive impacts on energy sector. Beyond that, so ECG no more maintenance in several years, or more transformer issues, or more conductor issues. They had 2,600 containers sitting there of materials, and most of them no more here.
Okay.
Until we had to take steps to ensure we structure the system.
You have to and no omoko kra containers of Nema we will need in the next 15 years.
In the next 15 years.
A broke go
Bebre, we share care ho suppliers omoka demolish almost 1 billion cedis. Ports.
Okay.
Beyond that, so because of legacy debts, any a cabinet down tino. We had to set up a committee. Minister set up a committee. Said you should go through the rigorous process of renegotiations with IPPs. Now, OSHA, the IPPs renegotiations has given us two very important successes. First one, they say we've had a discount on amount and edekano. A physical cash. And I can see it's
almost
a discount of almost $300 million.
Now, because of GD or many are buying one.
Because Nation say after that renegotiations, no, a discounts, no, or more capacity charges, air tariffs, no, or more scientists. My further discount. So be a now 20 cents per kilowatt hour for electricity. He say I'm 6.5. Until every year be an spending $200 million was our IPP now. This time they spending 60 billion. So look at the quantum difference. Now the good news is that those companies must sign the new project because they have confidence in the government. And His Excellency the President. I ensure power reliability. I will be able to say from April, ABC and ne, you schedule 1 megawatt of power. Power lights in age na so. Yes, I can say so lights a problem. But I addresses the problem.
Mincha no sisiano. Say oda hona umu se light eduma. Enye easy. Ye be a technical issue be po be abu be ana say ka be akobo po be amane be nye load shed.
Debbie. From April last year, 2025. Basically, you schedule 1 megawatt of power. What we have, we install capacity. Even though we've met a new peak demand, IF 4,300, we've been very okay because of diligent planning and then the fiscal space equity by providing fuel and his car a month for a year. Now, Monday, Ministry of Finance, any Ministry of Energy, will release a statement on a car. His Excellency the President, for a very long time, say first year of a government with me to almost 1.5 billion of legacy debt. When you everyday recurring cost, legacy debts need different from Nabusumi Biano. It's here. Which is our legacy debts now. IPPs in Kwa, Yamamo $393 million. Dollars.
Okay.
Now IPPs Omuji Saska we know. Which statements Omomu release here. There's a very important line Omoka. Omo say the government has restored confidence and assured say or a reliable partner as an investor. Now ama the domestic investors and the international community now because for several years over $1.7 billion and now by that no into omo you see power now the issue statement behu car power same power early power AXA Senate I bring be release statements omo say when say sika maya e bedum kanya no but obia o kan create bia say for several months who such statements me because you tear legacy debt beyond legacy debt no bosumi bia no these companies omo invoices are some of them na bosumi bia this time no first now come the invoice the bar in here from last year the invoice beyond baby bia no it's here they say we are current with them until they are happy so because why they I provide the power so who say light so this is very, very critical and very crucial to the progress that has been made. And you see the lights, no, it's not.
And we know, metete sembi on from say ya said to ya about 400 million crowd for mama my fool.
No credit.
And no can we?
And no can we?
And there's a 1.47 billion no. And no crowd no a big cross account.
Oh, a big account.
Okay.
1.47 billion now. Monday no abani account was and no your legacy debt.
Okay.
The ban the current there you tear manabro so cry.
Oh, sir.
Cry because this, last year alone.
Okay.
We spent over 400 up to quarter 3. That's in September.
Okay.
Now spending over $400 million.
Okay.
On liquid fuel.
Okay.
Now beyond liquid fuel also there were gas payments. Etia bi ama and gas. Etia bi ama talu. Etia bi ediama other suppliers are more chain.
Okay.
VRE. Any state institution to say bui sika yetua ama omokra no yen kan nti I'm certain say enche we bring another statement from the Ministry of Finance total the entire money that we spent last year and no nti na o share our statements na MBP or former finance minister Ora Amin oka say 2024 musu tia 1.7 na she say ontinya na okanase because ontinya na okanase what they paid as 1.4 for the entire sector. What we are even accounting for now is just IPPs and legacy debts.
That's all.
So you move it beyond the entire sector can yako 2.5 billion. And you see that.
Okay.
Now we share your gas as well. $480 million near the ENI any Vitoka invoices at now and share legacy debt.
Okay.
So for gas and AUC, the power thermal plant.
Okay.
So $480 million no. It's na. It's na.
Okay.
You need any outstanding. Until we share your gas supplier, you need any outstanding obligations is here. We share end gas ne other parties or more. They see omoka. Omo ya outstanding is here no ebe talu. And talu there's a reason why any time was there are other issues outstanding now we have to go sort out. When it comes to our natural gas payment, we are completely up to date. And also NCA.
Okay.
Now, Obasa and IPP contracts here renegotiations and you save about $250 million. What we've done is say be a friend reprofiling, you know, my share. Say in the next few years, no, and they are very happy with what we've done so far.
Okay.
In Siho, His Excellency the President and then the Energy Minister, they are looking into the future.
Okay.
Because we have our reforms we now one planning ahead that one share obesa enya asem because energy sector no very critical to our economy. The CIS 24-hour economy. Here sector to grow and we need to invest more. Until Abani will be a friend of gas to power policy. Gas to power policy, no liquid fuels, the boarding power. Busumi, if every year biano, we spend about $1.2 billion on liquid fuel. Now, we share the price between liquid fuel, the price between natural gas. The difference can be about 60%. Huge. Until all spend 1.2 billion on natural gas. On a good day, you can be doing just about $700 million for the same fuel to power. So you see natural gas.
So natural gas no bofu. And to say pay energy sustainability, we must still towards gas.
No.
So the beya dada fibo nebo onye dinti no. You bet me use the power.
I know you're better. No. What will happen is say we shift it to data. Cost of production or generating power no cry or down. The good news they say last year alone, we share ENI. Almost failed now. Almost supply 240 million standard cubic feet
of gas.
Last year, in share pay that continue any ENI, increases our field no, gas supply no by 30 million standard cubic feet.
Oh, okay.
Beyond that, so Talu.
Okay.
And it's no more by 100 million standard cubic feet
of gas.
Increase 130 million standard cubic feet. And gas Nigeria, Nigeria hono. And also increase natural gas.
Okay.
What this means is say our reliance on expensive crude oil, HFO, any diesel as liquid fuel no, perform drastically.
Okay.
Now for about 70 million standard cubic feet no, it has the capacity of powering about 200 megawatts of power. It's very
200 megawatts.
Very significant about security when it comes to energy. Once it reduces cost no, what it means they say the cost of generation the cost of power will also come down. The tariffs no
na Ghana for what enti sa new gas plant here baby any atoabo de na eso.
Oh, new what we are doing is that you see the technical team are presenting reports.
Okay.
There are two options available. Either say be and I say be modular. The feasibility of the gas available.
Okay.
And that is what is being done now.
Okay.
It is possible that depending on what the results will be, it me gas plants.
Okay.
And we have the track record of doing it. That plants no.
Say yes say the way be done your friend I President Mama on one is here at gas plant. I save over $300 billion Ghana
every year.
Until Okase obesi another gas planter in Ninechine.
Why be that on one now we share beyond that at gas yes sign the next phase you say 1,200 megawatts of new power capacity.
I know you're there way.
This is we share your generation capacity now. Every year no and can careful planning now you should have about 10% should add 10% to your generation capacity. Say planning carefully. Once you are adding 10%, I will demand grow no. Any load shedding issue. For 8 years, the previous administration was very abysmal. Until now we are going into getting 1,200 megawatts straight no. We want to add about 20% of that capacity that we have now. 1,200 megawatts this time around. President Mahama'S say instead say before private sector wholly VRE in leading discussions.
Oh really?
Because we've had the situation here. Say because of IPP sometimes they will threaten you. But while state institution and do a different one or managing one. And fortunately they've built the capacity over the years to do it. And the processes now start here. And then 1,200 megawatts of new power generation. About the transmission line and the distribution line, a lot of work is ongoing. Now say who say for complaining say OT regions echo north now power no air voltage no L form. Sometimes it is unstable. It's because of the transmission lines. And as a government, we are going on board to change a lot of these ones. You are starting already. Now say keep course there. You move here and you are 131 kVA lines. We are 66, we are 33. We are expanding all of it to ensure transmission lines solid.
Great.
Another thing that President Akane said, by 2029, before Abem, 7 January 2029, we should have 100% electricity access.
Okay.
Oh, Ghana now.
Okay.
Until we are expanding electricity access, we are taking electricity to the rural areas. Some of the areas here, in fact, this last year alone, there are almost over 200 rural communities I had electricity and the list is there.
Oh, I've seen the list.
Yes, to share that list. And then we're also intensifying urban projects. We share urban areas. What we are doing as a ministry is we are moving from solar system now we are taking that onto our street. Instead of off-grid system, you use street lights now. You install solar. Last year you installed 23,000 solar street lights. NOA complete. That is what we want to do. This year we will expand it more. There are areas so I signed mini grids. There are areas that are very difficult. Say the transmission lines you need to say cratchy, any maybe more hinterlands and farm plains now. We are closing that gap with solar. And the goal is that no community will be left behind. So by 2029, Ghana have a near light bell. Before His Excellency Obabe President, we are around 57%. By the time Obabe Fisunu, we were over 80%. In 8 years, they couldn't even add 5% to the data. And the President, Asaya Babium, that now he's moving it from the almost 90% to 100%.
In terms of rural electrification.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you know, say, the message to Ghanaians, they say, a car at home, we have confronted the debt. We are ensuring that a car be at home in the next couple of years. No, if it's in the energy sector, a clean bill of health. Contract, but almost signing now. We are renegotiating them. Some of them we've terminated them. We share ECG. Numerous contracts almost signing over $300 million. ECG board are approving our contracts now. Saving the country over $300 million. We share costs are now we have reduced the costs through renegotiations and through reduction of tariff. And you know, for the energy sector we have, the reset is to ensure say you have the lights on. You want the energy sector to have more jobs because once you're expanding, you get more jobs, you get more industry, and at the end of the day, you ensure say we have the growth that we need as a country.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I was say, pa for your insightful presentation. You say yashafo no matter niema pa the NDC government of President John Dramani Mahama aye, especially in the energy sector. Obekaya in the 2015 State of Nations address, President Mahama catch Ghana for say ono etu to a etwere bema bo bema so nsin suom ansa na waham enti energy sector crisis. Any problems are no President John Dramani Mahama, he will fix it. He started doing all the necessary investments. And the dia be do baby ye do. Ye ba ye MPP for et said the Mimia rocks in Kayano. Estate trap MIA. Say ye ba in the few days now away ye dimino. Fango ebesa na dumuso aba. But when Yamia or President Mahama, okay, Bible no say a pin better to Binkuma, a pidu better to Nifa. Now when in Kwa and a ode ebeshe. Now one near dear the bonnier for no Ediagu Wakwemo. What the devil meant for evil, no God meant for good. President Mahama, what in it? What Ghana for say he's a visionary leader. What Ghana for say oh born in the mom. What Ghana for say the mandate Ghana for the amano no. He doesn't take it lightly. Ye try a musima na yaba na ya toa ye program no so. It does it. Therefore, the diet cost ya ni pitri. Na impanyufo so say agro eye de no. Na adie esa akwantufo ejidi yese niema pi na yaka nene. Na dodo na so na wate. Na odo a wo ma NDC aba President John Dramani Mahama no. Ti ya eno bibia oboaye ema adwumadi ebe ye krabehwe. Ye mamo afisia pa na wotwe sene ye besenhia. Midin e de Dr. Sami Aye. Me na ne midi dwumadi hu chiame. Na wotwe sene ye besenhia. Medase.
Musika upenti kana say wauda upenti yewu hey oh my God I'm say